It is Tuesday, May 17th, and again, I just got home from work, so I'm going to see what's all going on down there. We definitely have a new pile of gravel. Well, bigger than gravel. Let's call her stone. Let's see what the boys are doing now. Boy, it's definitely a different shape. You can see right about here is where they started scraping off some of the topsoil. We did have to take another tree out. There's another cedar there. We're trying to keep as many as we can, as many trees, but yeah, there's just a few. There's plenty more growing. Boy, that clay just does not want to give up its moisture. I mean, that's all wet. And just right next to it is where it's all dry yet. Still sticky. That top area over there, right about in there, that's where they put some of that topsoil. That's going to be grass. And then over on this other side where that rock is, that's going to be the extension of the patio. Boy, it's deceiving when you look from above, but now when you're looking straight at it, now you can see where it's level. Got this top row of retaining wall. This block here, it's all filled with gravel. And then, like I said yesterday, the concrete is actually going to go over top of this and serve as a like a cap on it. And then it's going to extend over, and they're going to use a what do you call that? The concrete stamp thing to make it look like another block. So it'll blend right in.
So I'm working on the weekly cabin update here for the end of the week of May 19th, and a couple of toms. That one looks like a Jake. That's kind of wildlife we get to see. We're so blessed living out here. Of course, the goose family came and visited me a few minutes ago also. Just a little behind the scenes look while I'm working on videos.
Oh, pallet wood. We'll have to see if they're oak. If they're just pine, nah. So this is that little section that's going to be just a little piece of lawn behind the house before the drop off. So on this side of the cabin, we're going to make a trail in that path of woods right there. And there'll be several trails throughout this parcel up here. So lots of exploring opportunities for people. You know, from a distance, this block here looks, you know, pretty much solid gray, but it does have some flecks of brown in it, which I wanted. I didn't really want brown back here, just because I'm hoping the cabin is going to be a blue with a gray or a slate colored roof on it. So I didn't want to get too brownish out here. I like the color though. So these two poplars on the backside of the cabin, I wanted to save because they're tulip poplars. And it's really hard to tell, you know, with the camera, but they have these flowers that look like tulips. They are beautiful and smell wonderful. Now we have a tree by the house. I'll see if I can get a close-up of what the little tulips look like. It's funny because I bump into this branch all the time cutting lawn, but I don't cut it because otherwise I wouldn't be able to reach these. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, it's just a poplar, but gosh, it's pretty.
Look who showed up. Someone a little bigger. I was just rendering the final cut of today's cabin video, and then he showed up, so I might have to add this in a little bit somewhere.
Well, this is that other cedar that was, kind of in the way that we had to take down. They were able to save the one next to it. We'll just trim out those lower branches that are dead off. But I'm looking at this one, and if it was one single trunk, I might consider it, but it's a double tree right there. But look at that. That could be another tiki torch. One of my flame light ones. This thing's way bigger as far as the root base than the other one. Oh, I got enough projects to do. I gotta start working on furniture. I know. We don't even have foundation yet.
Look who's hanging around the house now. Man, they're getting big. Lawn should be fertilized quite well.
Now these are all wild blackberries. You can see they're starting to get little berries on them. This one's a little farther advanced. Look at them little berries growing. Man, it's going to be a bumper crop this year. And the honeysuckle is just starting to open. Look at that. Oh, I wish you could smell it. So good. So pretty. And yes, it is invasive and it can kill trees, but it still is pretty though. And it really smells good. The honey locust trees have blossoms on it and they're full of them. That's what that tree is right there. And the bees, I mean, it's just a swarm. It sounds like hornets. Just hear the buzzing in the background.
All right, here's my midday check on May 19th. We got a lot of rain the last few days. All right, so no tilling today. It's Saturday. But they have made a lot of progress still. They're taking a few trees out yet because they need more dirt. So we need more area. They took a couple out over there already. And I think they might be taking one out here. But I'm going to hang a couple of time-lapse cameras. I wish I'd have done it early with the retaining wall, but I didn't because I'm not always on my A game. But let's hang a couple cameras, head back in. We got more rain coming this afternoon yet. Oh, huh? Wish I had the Mini here. So awesome to just be out among the wildlife. And I'm going to tell you, our cabin rental is going to be a one-of-a-kind. So hopefully we'll see some of you guys down the road once we get it all done. Fun stuff. Living the dream. 1 acre at a time. You gotta take these couple trees out the hard way. All right, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is 4Patriots. We don't do many sponsorships. We just do ones that we feel are appropriate to our channel and stuff that we would use. So today, it's 4Patriots, their emergency food supply. We're also going to test out some of their products. Let me show you just a couple of their food supply packets that you should consider getting in these days, because if some of the predictions are right, you could easily run low on food, if not run out of food, if the supply chain continues to get disrupted. I just heard on CNBC that Hy-Vee food stores out in Iowa are hiring armed guards to protect the food stores now. if you don't think it can get worse, you just never know. So do yourself a favor, get yourself some emergency food. It's good for like 25 years. Just park it in your basement and forget about it. Oh, I missed the knockdown, but that's how you get them out with a skid steer. Finally was able to push it over. All right, I got 2 cameras set up. We'll see how they go.